Hello, this is Mr. Boomer here, and I'm gonna do a little rant about the Season 1 of the Ultimate Spider-Man animated series. And right off the bat, I hate both the Ultimate Spider-Man comic strips and the animated series as a whole. And I'm gonna talk about all the episodes that everyone seems to be talking about. Starting with the first two episodes, Great Power, and the other one, Great Responsibility. And I do not like them two episodes. I mean, he started out with a pretty stupid villains, which are the Frightful Four, or for the most part Frightful Three, considering one of them gets defeated early on. And I hated how Spider-Man not only is a fourth wall breaker, even though that's more like Deadpool than it is Spider-Man, but they made him more of a destructive superhero, which therefore makes Spider-Man to join his shield with the other stupid trainees, who are Iron Fist, Power Man, Nova, and White Tiger. I hate them all, especially Spider-Man. He's wrecked, even though he's more of a wisecracker than he is a fourth wall breaker, so I do not like that as well. And I do not like the two episodes as well. Enough said, next one. The next one is Doomed, and I do not like Doomed one bit, because at least he got the life area thing down with Doctor Doom, but the thing is, spoiler alert, Doom doesn't appear till the very end, and that's when he says, "Oh, I discovered your weakness." And it bugs me a lot because Doom was done so perfectly in the Avengers Earth's Mightiest Heroes, and then here they just destroyed him completely. So I was very disappointed in that one. Not as bad as the first two, but that one pretty sucks nevertheless. Anyway, the next episode is Venom. And that one, I'm not really. It's a lot better than the other three, I'd say, but I do not really like that one very much. I do not like Venom's origin. Don't like how it's the Green Goblin and no, sorry, not Dr. Octopus. My apologies. I hated how he was the one that created Venom just for Norman Osborn, and then it's pretty stupid. I know Venom wasn't an alien in the Ultimate Spider-Man comic strips, but I hated how it's Dr. Octopus that created Venom and not Peter Parker's dad. But anyway, the fight between Spider-Man and Venom was good. That's pretty much the highlight. So other than that fight, it pretty much sucked. And the next known one, which everyone likes to talk about, is Why I Hate the Gym, featuring Taskmaster. And let me say, I kinda liked that one episode. It was redeemable, because Taskmaster was done well, and he pretty much tries to figure out who Spider-Man is. And it was pretty cool that he actually fights and stuff. He copies people's moves, he calculates things. Although it's a redeemable episode, it's not amazing, but it's redeemable, and Taskmaster pretty much saved the episode, so if it wasn't for him, it pretty much would have sucked. The next known episode is Back and Black, bleh, which is the second appearance of Venom. And I don't really like that one as much as the first Venom episode. Like I said, the fight is okay on this one, not as good as the other Venom fight, but I didn't really like that one very much, and I hated how Harry Osborn is now Venom. Didn't like that. So that one's probably one of the worst episodes that's talked about. The next one, which is part of the Venom arc, I assume it pretty much is, called Venomous. I believe that's how it's pronounced. And I don't like that one neither. Cause it's just pretty much like Back and Black. It's just pretty much there just for the sake of being here, there just for Spider-Man to fight Venom again. I just didn't like that one at all. And the next episode that everyone talks about is Me Time, which is when Spider-Man first fights against Dr. Octopus. That one is interesting, but that doesn't make it good. I didn't like Dr. Octopus's appearance. He doesn't seem as confident as he was in the comics, but I just didn't buy anything. I just didn't like it. Spider-Man just seems immature and things, so I just didn't like Me Time at all. And the next one everyone likes to talk about is the Iron Octopus, which is the second actual appearance of Iron Man. And I like Iron Man in this show. He's voiced well, he's done pretty well. I liked how they brought Dr. Octopus back in a good way when he creates an Iron Man armor, which is similar to his. And it's pretty interesting to me. But it's interesting. It's one of the better episodes, I'll say, alongside Why I Hate the Gym. But yeah, it seems it's not as good as that, but it's at least redeemable. It's watchable. And the next one that everyone seems to talk about is Not a Toy, which is the first actual appearance of Captain America, and it's the return of Doctor Doom when he steals Captain America's shield. I don't really like that one very much. It just seems rushed to me. Yeah, I just didn't really like it. Next one, Revealed, which is the two-parter of the last one, and this one will be a complete spoiler. And it's about the first appearance of Norman Osborn becoming the Green Goblin, and I really didn't really like it very much. I mean, I don't get how Dr. Octopus become bold somehow and how he lost his tentacles. It never established as to how. I mean, we know he got battered, but it never been explained as to how he actually got battered or anything like that. I mean, yeah, it doesn't really explain a whole lot. And yeah, I didn't really like that one. And especially how they try to combine both the original Green Goblin, like in the original comics, or the Ultimate one. They just tried to combine both of them at once. I really didn't like that. And the last episode is Rise of the Goblin, which is the second part. At first I felt skeptical about the Green Goblin teaming up with Venom, but when you think about it, it seems alright once I've seen the episode. The ending, I admit, is pretty good. I mean, it leads to a cliffhanger which could be explained in season 2, but I didn't really like that one at all. The rest of the episodes that I didn't mention, I just didn't really like at all. So, my final says to this season is that it sucks completely. I don't really like much of the characters, well, which is most of them. The only good characters that were there are Iron Man, Taskmaster, and maybe a few others, but seeing as my limit is going out easily, which is time limit on this video, yeah, they're the only two ones that I can think of now that are actually good characters. I don't like how Venom's done, I don't like how Spider-Man's done, I don't like him being in S.H.I.E.L.D., don't like the Green Goblin, how he's been combined. Like I said, there are some redeeming factors to this animated series. I like Agent Coulson, who is voiced by the same person that did him in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. I found that pretty good. Stan Lee's character, he was pretty funny as well, considering he was only in the previous episodes and doesn't appear much after that. The fight scenes are quite good, and even though I hate the story arc of the season 1, the main one, but at least it actually took its time a lot. At least it wasn't like thrown in a lot, but at least it took their time. So as much as I didn't like the story arc, it was at least took its time. So yeah, Ultimate Spider-Man is one of the worst Marvel animated series I've ever seen. I don't know if it's the worst, but it's one of the worst. And I might stick around for season 2, and if that's even worse than season 1, I'm not even gonna bother with season 3 if they're ever gonna go that far. So yeah, that's all there is to add about Ultimate Spider-Man. I really can't stand it. Many speculations are floating around already on what's gonna happen, and as well as a few other things revealed, but that's just it. So this is Mr. Boomer here, and I'm going now, so ta-da!